Good morning, my friends. Today is day 124 of this house build. It is 124 days since we signed our first check to get this entire process started, and today is crane day. You can see behind me I got the crane. We got the two halves of the house set up, and I'm going to check in with what's going on with these guys. They got here, the crane guys got here about 10 minutes ago. The house folks got here about an hour ago. I'm going to get some coffee that I made set up on a table so they can get themselves something warm to drink and just see how things are going, and then we will check back in after a bit. And then, because I got a sliding glass door here, they put this extra brace in. Right as the crane goes to pick up the house, the wind picks up. It's been pretty calm all morning. Oh yeah, I see that wind blowing the insulation. Yeah. My ends are going to be a little thin.
baby.
We now have half of a house. They're getting ready to pick the other side up. But this is pretty cool. So I asked a couple people how this is going. I was told everything's going well. The wind I was concerned about, but they said that the wind is not too bad. They got the house with the gap here. They said I want that so the water goes down. But the gap is the same the whole way around. I did show they're gonna have to fix some stuff, which I guess is just part of the process. Like this board got bowed out from all the weight right here. I do know there's extra paneling. This hardy backer I had changed from vinyl to a hardy backer board and batten, and I do know there's extra these pieces and the little batten pieces, and there's a 5-gallon can of paint. I think we're getting close to the second half being lifted. They raised the roof already, which I didn't record because it's pretty much the same as the other side. Seems like the pattern is a whole lot of prep, and the actual lift itself doesn't take that long. The lift itself goes quick. Oh, they're putting those boards in so the straps don't hurt the house. And here we go. I can hear the house shifting as the crane is slowly picking it up. This is the second half.
Derek, you want to pull it out? We're gonna pull the truck out now. I don't know if it'll get over that one. Huh? I don't know if it'll go over. Okay. Hi, Garrett.
Now's a good time to see what a house frame looks like. This will go back to the factory, I guess. Doesn't stay here. Oops. Howdy my friends, and we are wrapping the day up. It has been a long day, longer for the guys doing all the work than it has been for me, but still it's been a long day and a lot of progress made. They got the house set and they're trying to get the roof all dried in before they go home, and they'll be out here again tomorrow morning to get the end walls dried in. But let's take a quick walk around and see where we are at. So right here I have the garage. Ignore the table. That was just setting up some chow for the folks here. But we have the garage. The house is set. Nothing is connected yet. Like that little tube right there is for the faucet at the front of the house. Got the plumbing for the master bath back there. Total free span garage. Kind of nice. I can walk in here, and this garage is 29 foot wide, because it's 30 foot from the middle of this wall to the outside of that wall. So it gives me right at 29 feet, like 1 inch from inside wall to inside wall. And then it's essentially the same from back wall to front is essentially 29 foot. Bigger garage than I've had in ever. Right, I've never had a garage door big enough to put a truck in. The ceilings are 10-foot ceilings, well, like 9'8", 9'7", something like that. I-beam is 17-inch I-beam, but I can still not reach it, so my truck will be able to fit in here. They put all the flooring. It's an LVP something Shaw. Yeah, Shaw Flooring Pro Series. Beauty meets beast mode. It was an upgrade for us to get this flooring, so they'll install it eventually. Walk over here, we have our basement. It is done. Everything's sitting nicely. The ceilings are really tall in here because this is, again, 9'7" inch ceilings. So very tall. Bathroom plumbing fixtures. The electric, if you can see, is going to come in right here. Grounding wire, a hole for the wire to go up, and then 13 foot over there I have where power comes in. I was a little off on that, where the pipe should have went. I could have probably put it down here, but again, that was a lack of information as to where the meter was in the house at the time we were pouring the walls. Not the meter, the main panel was in the house from the time I was pouring the walls. I did some guesstimates and I thought that I was closer than this. I knew I was still far side, but I thought I was like 8 foot, 10 foot away. I didn't realize I was 13 and a half foot away. Trying to get power hooked up this Sunday. My electrician is going to come over. He's taking time out of his schedule to help me. So I greatly appreciate him coming. One of the things I've learned today is that Sunshine will not come out to finish the trim out until we get water, electric, and septic connected. Because Sunshine, when they do their trim out, they want to be able to trim everything out and test everything. So step one is to get the electric, because the water company won't come until they have electric. So Jared's going to come out and help me on Sunday. That gets me electricity here. Then I can call up my local well company. I already have the well, but they said they need about a week of lead time to get the pump installed and get a bladder tank. Problem I have, right up there in the middle is where water goes into the house. So even I'm going to put my tanks and stuff over here somewhere. I got to build a little platform for the pressure tank, the water heater, the water softener to go on. Get things mounted up over here somewhere. Not sure exactly where. Water comes in that corner over there. So the problem that I have is I do not have garage doors yet. I own them. They're on a flatbed utility trailer down in the barn. Need to bring them up here and get them installed. I've never installed a garage door, but until those doors are installed, this is just open to the elements. So my water heater, my water softener, and my pressure tank are going to be exposed to the elements, and it's a lot of freezing weather right now. What I'm told is going to happen is this bottom rail, the bottom trim piece right here that they cut, it's a 1x4 right now. I'm told they're going to just pull it off entirely, just the whole way around the house, and put a 1x6 back on so that it lowers down below the house a little bit more. See, the house hangs over the foundation. It's the same distance the whole way around. I'm told that is preferred because any water that does come down the house will drip outside the foundation, or outside of the basement. So I don't know, should I put some trim there or spray foam or something? I will do the inside. I will spray foam the inside. There's a gap in there. I should probably show that. Let's go do it. So if you look, it might be hard to see, but if you look right there, there's an 1.5 inch gap between the cement wall and the sill plate. So I have an 1.5 inch in there. I'll probably just get the spray foam and just squirt a line the whole way around the perimeter, because that's same gap the whole way, and I could just spray foam that make it nice and tight, and it's up so high I don't have to be perfect, but I can just spray foam it and seal it up. So continuing on, if they replace that 1x4 with the 1x6, you see the sill plate will hide better. So that'll be goodness. See, there is that same overlap on this side. It's the whole way around. This side is just not as pronounced because the 1x4 that they're going to tear off is not on there. So when they put that 1x6 back on, you'll see that overhang right here as well. But the house hangs over just a little bit on all four sides. And this was interesting. They use this chain come along to pull the two sides of the house together while they're lagging it underground. And then in the back, it's much closer to ground level. Now the ground level is going to come up some as my excavation guys finish up back here. All that dirt right there and that mound is going to get put right here and build this up so that we're closer to ground level. These things are incredibly handy. I knew they were, but watching them use it today, man, I miss having one of those. Mine was wheeled, had problems, so traded it in on a tractor long ago. That's essentially where the house is at. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to climb their ladder, but it is my attic. I don't know if they'll raise a stink. Let's sneak up. What's that saying? Easier to get forgiveness? We did lose a lot of insulation. They're supposed to blow 2 bags in because we lost a bunch of insulation to the wind. I mean, they got straps everywhere. I'm told they lagged this thing together, but I don't know where. Yeah, see the insulation? It's an R30 right now. I can't quite see at my angle. It's supposed to be an R40, so they have to blow more insulation in. Very cool.